Welcome to lesson 2. You should have this code editor open and it should have a green border here. If you don't have this, go back through and do lesson 1 again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should join ByteClub, and we're going to give you this beautiful lean, mean, green code editor to hack away in. Alright, so first of all, you should see on the left a test folder here. This is the test folder. And if you click here to open it, you're going to have 3 files. We're going to be working in test sanity, the sanity test. So click test here and then click the test sanity file. Okay? And here we go. So, this is going to be the most important lesson of the course. And what we're going to be doing is checking that the computer, that our code is calculating and doing everything correctly. Especially, most importantly, that 2 plus 2 equals 4. So to reiterate, the first rule of ByteClub is don't talk about ByteClub. The second rule of ByteClub is 2 plus 2 always equals 4. That's rule number 2. So without further ado, here we go. So the computer uses the word assert for like a claim that we're going to check this claim. So we're asserting, we're claiming that 2 plus 2 equals 4. And you'll notice here that in Python, we need 2 equal signs here to check this claim. Okay? So, first thing we're going to do is break it and try to tell the machine that 2 plus 2 equals 5. So we're going to remove that 4, change it to a 5, and then go to File, Save, and then watch what happens. It's not going to like that, and it's going to spit it out. It knows that 2 plus 2 equals 4 in its bones. And so you try to tell it 2 plus 2 equals 5. It's not having it. If you try to tell it it's 45, and then go to File, Save, same thing is going to happen. We can also do other mathematical operations, not just addition. We can also do multiplication, for example. So 6 times 7 is 42. If you ever read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that was the answer to life, the universe, and everything was 42. Try to tell it it's 47, and it's not going to like that. So we can work also not just with numbers and mathematics here, we can also work with words, which is important because in natural language processing and NLP, we'll be working more with words than with numbers. So in Python, in this computer language, if we have a word, we're going to surround it with scare quotes, and that's how we know. So we've got the word truth. We put it in quotes, and it knows, the computer knows it's a word and not a command. And then we've got the word dare. So we've got truth and dare. Now, these two are different words, right? And this statement here means that the word truth is different than the word dare. And that's our claim. That's what we're asserting. So if we try to put in here that truth is not equal to truth, it's going to spit it out and get rid of it and go back to dare. Okay? So to recap, if we've got these 2 equal signs, we're claiming that they're equal. If we've got an exclamation mark and then an equal sign, we're claiming that they're different. So to reiterate, we've got truth is not equal to lie. Okay? Now if we change that to lie, and then we try to run it by going to File, Save, it's going to spit it out and fix it. I know this is like drinking from a fire hose right now, and this is a lot of stuff at once. Don't worry. Take a deep breath. The point right now is not to understand everything right this second. It's more to get your hands dirty and get used to this stuff, because we're going to be doing this day in and day out. So it's okay not to understand everything the first round. It's okay if this doesn't make sense. The most important thing you can do right now is to go in yourself and change 2 + 2 = 7. Is to get your hands dirty. Just go in there and mess stuff up. Because if you put goobly glock in here and then go to File Save, this is self-healing code. It's going to automatically fix it for you. Now, if you're a veteran programmer, you might be like, what the heck did I just watch? Now, this is where the magic starts. Let's move along. This computer can also kind of mix the math and the natural language processing and, for example, count the number of letters in a word. It'll become important later. So we've got the word code, which is 4 letters, C-O-D-E. We put this command length, L-E-N, with parentheses before, and it's going to calculate how many characters we have in the word code, which is 4. So you try to change it to a 5-letter word. I'll add X, so we've got code X. Go to File, Save, and it spits it out. We're going to be doing more and more natural language processing because actually the AI is built on English mainly, on natural languages, and not so much on numbers. Well, deep down it is, but for our purposes, we're going to be using English to program the AI, and also Latin and some Greek soon. Anyway, we've got this statement here, assert the word test, right? Test with the scare quotes, is in the phrase test-driven development with the scare quotes. Yeah, and the word test is in there. So, but if we say, let's assert the word alligator is in there, and go to File, Save, there's no word alligator in test-driven development. It's going to spit it out. Okay, now we're going to be adding together words. We added 2 + 2 to get 4, and now we can add 2 words together to get a phrase. So if we add byte and club, we get ByteClub. But if we add byte and club, we do not get fight club, for example. So if I type Fight Club, that was an old movie. I'm old. I don't know if anyone watching this has watched that movie Fight Club. But, and then we try to hit save. It spits it back out because the word fight is not, the word byte is not in ByteClub. Okay? So, your extra credit. Well, first of all, your homework is to write your own assert statements. So please go in and just type assert. And then you can do something crazy like 65 minus 23 equals 42, right? And then go to File, Save, and see if you got it right. And it took, because 65 minus 23 is 42. And then try to make it 48. And then try to save, and it won't take it. So maybe we can do assert the name Tyler is in the name with the scare quotes, right? Tyler Durden. Go to File, Save. And that's true. But if we say assert Tyler is in John Schmidt, go to File, Save. It won't work, right? Because Tyler is not in John Schmidt, but Tyler is in Tyler Durden. All right? So your homework is to make your own assert statements like this. Assert 2 plus 4 is equal to 6, okay? And go to File, Save. And your extra credit is to figure out what 2 in square quotes plus 2 in square quotes is equal. Make the assert statement that passes and keeps it green. 2 in quotes plus 2 in quotes, what does that equal? Some of you guys know this. All right? And at the bottom, you're going to see this. Don't really worry about this today. This is a real test function. So all these tests run automatically every time we save it. And it's kind of more of an industrial way to do these tests. And that's down here. But you don't have to worry about it today. But you're welcome to play around with it. Get your hands dirty. What happens if you put an 8? What happens, right? Go ahead, break stuff. The worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to heal itself. And if you really, really screw something up, just re-download it, right? You've got the membership. Just re-download the code and start over, all right? Don't be afraid to break stuff. Okay. Wow, we did a lot today. That was the most important lesson. These aren't just empty exercises. This is the core of what we're going to be doing to be training and taming and programming artificial intelligence. This is it. These are the most important concepts of the course that you guys just had today. All right. Give yourself a pat in the back. Go for a walk. Treat yourself. You deserve it. And happy hacking.